So the two products I'm using are the Talia Heat Style and Shine for natural hair. It's actually marketed towards children, but that doesn't really matter. Natural hair is natural hair. I like the consistency of it, and so I really wanted to give it a try. One of the first ingredients besides water is shea butter, which my hair typically likes. So I went ahead and purchased that. And then also I purchased the TG Pro gel. And I chose this one just because I've used several different natural, quote unquote, natural gels like Eco Styler and one from As I Am and even the Camille Rose Curl Maker. And I haven't really experienced great results with any of them. So I decided to give this one a try since it's supposed to be a professional quality. So yeah, this is what I'm using and we'll jump right in. So you'll see here, I'm going to start off with about a quarter size amount of the product. And I just rub it into the section of my hair, making sure I'm getting the whole outer section covered. And then you'll see here shortly that I'm going to go back in and kind of split it in half and make sure I'm getting the hair inside, just to make sure that all the strands are coated. And you'll see here I am wearing vinyl gloves. I was recently watching a YouTube video by Mono's Hair, and she had suggested wearing vinyl gloves when applying product because it just gives you extra slip. And I was experiencing issues with my nails that day. I had a couple of snags in my nail that I didn't want to keep catching on my hair. But you'll see later in the video that I didn't keep the vinyl gloves on the whole time because I found personally that it was hard to tell when like each clump of hair was coated enough. So I kind of gave up on the vinyl gloves, but I did use them when I was washing my hair and applying my deep conditioner and stuff, and I really liked it during that process because you're not really trying to gauge like how coated your hair is. You're just applying it and washing and so on and so forth. So this is the definition that I got from just smoothing the product through my hair, the Style and Shine and the gel, and just kind of doing the praying hands method, not doing any additional separating or anything like that. And then from that point, I decided I would try to define each individual clump just to see what that would do for my hair. I know I see a lot of YouTube ladies doing that, and it's something that I've never really pursued because I have a lot of hair and it just seems kind of like a tedious process. But I thought, okay, why not? Let me just try it to see my results, to see if maybe this does work for me. I'm only doing this once a week. That's not too bad. So here I'm just going through on a half of one section of the hair, defining each individual clump. And then I'll compare that section to my typical method of applying the product and just see what happens in the end once it's dried. So as you can see here, I'm pretty much done. This is the second to last section. And I abandoned the each individual clumping defining method or whatever you want to call it. I basically went back to just smoothing the product through the hair. And then I did do slightly smaller sections just to make sure that the hair was separated from root to tip so that I would still have movement. But I probably took about 4 or 5 clumps at once and kind of just smoothed the product through it. And then I applied the gel once each kind of section was separated. So now you can see I've separated that section of hair, and now I'm taking my gel and I'm just smoothing it over that entire section, not going back in and separating again. I'm just smoothing it on just to really try to get those clumps that I separated to stay defined and stay clumped together. This is my hair. It's pretty much dry. I mean, the roots are still damp. roots are probably like 85% dry or whatever. But this is basically what it's gonna be. So this is the shrinkage, not too much, surprisingly, because usually I'll have more shrinkage than this, but I didn't stretch it, I didn't pineapple, I didn't use a blow dryer, I didn't do anything. I just have been sitting here letting it dry or whatever. So this is basically what it did with those products. So yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to come real quick and just show what it looks like. I don't know what the back is looking like. I haven't looked in the mirror, so I hope I didn't turn around and it's just like, ah. But let me see if I can get a close-up. But you can see, like, there's definitely definition. There's definitely definition here. But in terms of clumpage and, like, the frizz factor, it's still got a little frizzier than what I want. I want, like, major clumpage in the house. So as far as this wash and go went, I only wore my hair out the first day. There was just too much frizz and not enough moisture for me to achieve second and third day hair with this, let alone like get through a whole week with this one wash and go. As far as the Talia Waheed Style and Shine goes, I don't think I would ever use it for a wash and go again. I did use it for my subsequent poofs and buns to like lay my hair down, and it worked really well for that. I'm like tongue-tied. It worked really well for that. And as far as the TG gel went, I did return it because for me, unless it worked like stellar and really gave me bomb results, there's no point in putting my hair through the stress of those less than natural ingredients for a less than bomb wash and go. So other than that, that's it. We'll see what the next set of products brings and my next wash and go. Talk to you later.